All right, so here we go. Here's the answers to the mid-chapter review. I don't know why it's fuzzy. It didn't get any nicer for me. Not as best as I can get. So just pause it. Don't cheat, but do the work, and then check your work. Okay? Also, here we go. Let's check this out really quick. We're going to go through some of this together. So let's just practice. We're just reviewing today. So we'll just start on this page. Here's our gallon guy. I did not get you a sheet for gallon guy last week. That is okay. If you already did this, good job. Then you can just check your work with what we are doing and then finish it up, or either way. So how many quarts are in a gallon? Well, if you've got your card, which I don't, but I do have this, so I could flip to my, these are those colored sheets. Mine are a little bit different colored than yours, previous year that I did it. So we want to go quarts and gallons. Quarts and gallons, we got to be this page right here. So I want quarts and gallons, or maybe you already know there's 4 quarts in 1 gallon. So how many quarts are in a gallon? There's 4 quarts. Okay, how many pints are in a gallon? Well, you got 1 pint to 2 cups. You got 1 quart. You got 2 pints. So there's a couple things that you could do. You could look, your book had it right here. There are 8 pints in 1 cup. That's what was in your book. Or you can figure it out by going, I got 4 pints. So I need to go 4 times 2. So that is 8 pints in 4 quarts or 1 gallon. And then I'm going to multiply the gallons and see the pints. Oh, that's what it is right there. So I just go 4 times 2, which is 8. So that is the conversion, 8 pints. Okay, how many cups are in a gallon? Well, same thing. So you know there's 4 quarts, so 4 times 2 is 8, and then we want to try to get to cups. Sorry, my hand's in the way. Cups, so then we'd go 8 times 2, which would be 16, or if you were in your book, there's your answer right there. If you wrote down all that stuff in the book. Which is greater, a quart or a pint? Well, we know if you look right here, you could also, you don't even need those to do this. So let's go back to A. How many quarts are in a gallon? Well, here's a gallon. How many quarts are connected to this gallon? 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how that works, 4. How many pints are in a gallon? So here's our gallon. Look at how many pints. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got to do everything when we're right here. So now we go, how many cups are in a gallon? Well, the gallon's the whole thing, so we got to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, shoot, you can't even see. Sorry. So let's go back to quarts. Whole thing, so you got to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Pints. B. I'll go up a little bit. Pints, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then cups, you're going to count all the cups. So which is greater, quart or a pint? Well, we got quarts and pints right here, so it is the quart. How many cups are in a pint? So this is our whole. So we're just going pint. How many cups are right there? Well, there's 2 cups. Unless you wanted to look back on your conversion chart, and your answer would be right there on your conversion chart as well. Which is less, a cup or a pint? So we have a cup and a pint. Which one is less? We see that a cup is less. How many cups are in a quart? Well, our quart's our whole thing right now. So everything down, we have 4 cups. Okay, so you can just keep working on that one like that. Let's flip through some of these other ones. Here's our little gallon guy. You got all your conversions right here. I'm just going to do maybe one of these or a couple. So 3 gallons is how many pints? Well, we know that there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pints. 8 pints in 1 gallon. But I have 3 gallons, so I just need to go 3 times, 8. So that's 24 pints. So now I got a half a gallon. Well, I know in 1 gallon, I have 8 pints, but I only need half of that. So it's actually half of 8, which would be 4. And then 1.5 pints. So I got a pint is 2 cups, but I got 1.5. So I take one of these, which is 2, and then I take a half of that, which is 3. Okay, now let's jump to this one. Which one, circle the greater amount for each pair. So 6 gallons or 12 quarts, where you're going to have to do some converting. So we know that 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. So we're just going to go this and we're going to multiply and get 24. So which one's bigger? It's a 6 gallons. Cups or pints, which one's the smaller? The pints are bigger. So we're going to take our 2.5 pints. So 2.5 pints, we know we got 1 is 2, 2 is that, and then another one. So this is 2.5 pints. So that's 2 cups, 1 pint, 2 cups, 1 pint, and then a half a pint, which is 1 cup. So this is actually only 5. So which one bigger, 6 cups or 5 cups? 8.5 quarts. So let's go to quarts. Quarts is 2 pints. So we know that 8 times 2 equals 16, and I need plus 1 more half of a quart. Half of a quart is 1 pint. So plus 1, that's going to give me 17. Which one's bigger? That one's bigger. So that's how you do that page, okay? This page is similar. Very similar, actually. This side is similar, except for it's in a story problem. See if you can work that one out. In and out boxes. So if it goes in as 1 gallon, it comes out as 4 quarts. So the rule is multiply by 4. So if I had 8 quarts, what went in? Something comes in, comes out 8. So this times 4 equals 8. It would be 2. So 2 times 4 is 8. What about 5 times 4? Because we're multiplying by 4. That is 20. So now you got to figure out which this one is. So how many quarts are in 7 gallons? 7 gallons times how many quarts? 4. Because there's 4 quarts in 1 gallon, and you get, oh, I think we just told you the answer. Okay, so that's how you do these. How many pints are in 1 gallon? So you could look back here, look at your pints. And 1 gallon is 8. So this one is just dividing by 8. So you take 8 divided by 8, you get 1. So something divided by 8 gave me 2. So what is something divided by 8 equals, well, here it's 2. So 16 divided by 8. So you can work backwards. 2 times 8 is 16. So that'd be 16. And how many pints are in 7 gallons? Well, you got 7 gallons. And so you got to multiply how many pints are in a gallon. We know there are 8 pints in a gallon. So we're going to multiply that by 6. And so 7 times 6 is 42. So we know that there's 42 pints in a gallon. Okay? Remember, if this is going too fast, pause it, slow it down for you. Meters and liters. Meters and milliliters, sorry. So 1 liter and a milliliter is about 20 drops of water. Remember, 1 of these equal 1,000 of these. Okay? So let's just do number 1 really quick. Mr. Franklin filled a bucket with water to clean his floor. Does his bucket probably hold 9 liters or 9 milliliters? Remember, liters is this, milliliters is this. So which one would it be? It would be 9 liters. Okay, so finish that out, and I will have the answer key for this posted.